Good morning, YouTube, fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it, Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. Bob Arum says that it's a dumb move for Anthony Joshua to rematch Usyk as early as April. Said his chin is too suspect. And he will lose again. He will lose again. My thoughts on that, in some way, shape, or form, I kind of agree with Bob Arum. Anthony Joshua did not do a lot of things in that fight with Usyk. Didn't let his hands go. Didn't stick with the body attack. Didn't commit to punches, seemed a little timid, wasn't confident, and was definitely too much of a nice guy in that boxing ring. Listen, if you've done it before, if you know like I know, you have to enter that squared circle with a different attitude. You have to channel your inner warrior. You have to let your primal instinct take over. Because if you get in there being a nice guy and a real fight, now I'm not talking about sparring or practicing or things of that sort. But when you're in there in a real fight with somebody across that ring that's sole purpose is to hurt you, render you unconscious, paralyze you with a body shot. You can't get in there. I can't enter the ring being Brian. I can't. If I did, I'm a nice dude. I'm a laid back guy, and I don't really want to hurt anybody, but I do have a competitive spirit within me. I do have a warrior within me. Okay? And I don't care if my inner warrior isn't on a professional level, it's there, So if I step into the ring being me, regular Brian, I'm subject to get hurt. Much like a lot of these boxers, because a fighter is within. It's within. So, and that's where I kind of agree with Bob Arum, because Anthony Joshua didn't show any of that in this fight, and I can't take any credit away from Usyk. It's what he did, it's what he implemented. He went in not being a nice guy, because Usyk is a nice guy, God-fearing man. But he knew he had to channel that inner warrior, that fighter within, to accomplish what he accomplished, and he did it, and with relatively ease. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, Joshua, at his defense, is stuck between a rock and a hard place, because what if he doesn't take this rematch? What if he doesn't? What if one of the top heavyweights swoops in and knocks Usyk out? Take all the belts? Definitely could happen. We can't say that it can't. Now, I honestly think that Usyk can beat a lot of these top-tier heavyweights, but it is very possible for someone to swoop right in and knock him out. So where does that leave Anthony Joshua? Would he still want to rematch him? And even though I think he would lose in a rematch to Usyk, doesn't mean that's going to happen. A person is capable of doing anything they put their mind to, especially if they're driven, if they're disciplined. He did it against Ruiz, even though Ruiz is not Usyk. You understand what I'm saying? And according to Usyk and his team, they refrained from knocking Joshua out. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's the statement that they made. That's the statement that they made. So if that's the case, this is why I believe, and this is where I agree with Bob in saying he shouldn't take that rematch so early. You need a new team, Joshua, first off. Now, that new team is going to have to implement different plans, going to have to bring things out of Joshua that hasn't been there before. It's going to have to implement certain things that he hasn't seen before. And that takes time. He's going to need more time than freaking April. But then again, Usyk's not going to sit back and wait on him. And there's other heavyweights out there who's going to want to challenge him. And they could easily come in and knock him out. So what do you do if you're Joshua? If I'm Joshua, I don't care what nobody says. If I believe that I can accomplish something, and I put my mind to it, and if I'm Joshua, I'm going to think about what I did before with Ruiz. You got to use that big body. You got to lean on him. You got to maul him. You got to use your freaking jab. Every chance you have to go to the body, you go to the smaller body of Usyk. You apply the pressure. You be aggressive. You be mean in there. You be very mean. And I think the outcome could probably be different. But we talking about Usyk, man. It was a lot better than what I thought. I slept on him. I admit it. I told y'all that in another video. So what does Anthony Joshua do? Man, it's a hard spot for him, man. I'm not sure. Only thing I can say is you need to switch teams. You need to switch up your game plan. And you need to get mean in there. You need to get mad in there. You do. You're going to have to fight outside your character against Usyk. You're going to have to. He's very elusive, very skilled. Doesn't have amazing punch knockout power. One punch knockout ability, should I say, excuse me. But man, he sticks to a game plan. And he's very, very savvy in that ring. Way more experienced than Anthony Joshua. So Bob, I feel you. I get what you're saying. I understand it completely. But I'm never going to count a man out. Anthony Joshua has done it before. Got beaten and came back in a rematch and won. But we are talking about two totally different fighters in Ruiz and Alexander Usyk. Who could possibly be the best heavyweight out there right now? Yeah, possibly. Even over Tyson Fury. But they have yet to fight. We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. But, Anthony, I'm praying for you, bro. I'm wishing you the best. And you got a lot of work ahead of you. A lot. Prove Bob wrong. Prove me wrong. Because I don't think you'll win in a rematch. But that doesn't make that factual. You get what I'm saying. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know what you think about this. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. Till the next time Real Talk Boxing. I'm up. And I'm out of here, baby. Click, click. Bye, ya.